Multiple sources tell People that Ferguson will be moving into a home of her own after her ex-husband was told to vacate Royal Lodge, where they live together. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Sarah Ferguson is set to move into a home of her own as her ex-husband, Prince Andrew, has been told to surrender the lease to their longtime residence, Royal Lodge, following the unprecedented decision to strip him of his royal titles. She is going to be moving out and into a separate home, a source who knows Ferguson tells People. Contrary to reports, she has never asked for a property or any provision for herself, the source adds. She will continue to forge an independent life. A separate source close to Ferguson confirms that she will find her own place and is going to move forward independently. A palace source adds that it is unlikely Ferguson will relocate to Sandringham. People understands that Andrew, 65, will relocate to a property on the Sandringham estate, and any future accommodation will be privately funded by King Charles. Formal notice was served on October 30th for him to surrender the lease, and the move is expected to take place as soon as practicable. The Sun reported on October 27th that in exchange for leaving the 30-room Royal Lodge, Andrew wanted 2 homes in return: Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's former home of Frogmore Cottage for himself, and Adelaide Cottage, which Prince William and Kate Middleton are about to vacate, for his ex-wife, who has continued to reside at Royal Lodge since their divorce in 1996. Ferguson and Andrew, who married in 1986, separated in 1992 and divorced in 1996, but have remained close. Andrew moved into Royal Lodge in 2003, the 30-room Windsor Great Park mansion once belonging to the Queen Mother. And Ferguson joined him there in 2008. Both of the former couple's daughters celebrated milestones at Royal Lodge. Princess Eugenie hosted her evening wedding reception at the residence after marrying Jack Brooksbank in 2018, and Princess Beatrice wed Edoardo Mapilo Mosey at the nearby Royal Chapel of All Saints on the estate in 2020. News of Ferguson's move comes just after Buckingham Palace announced on October 30th that King Charles has begun the process of removing all of Andrew's royal titles, including Prince. He will also vacate Royal Lodge, where he reportedly had not paid rent in 22 years. The move follows renewed scrutiny over Andrew's past association with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, who died by suicide in 2019 while awaiting trial, and continuing controversy surrounding the allegations tied to their connection. His Majesty has today initiated a formal process to remove the style, titles, and honors of Prince Andrew, the statement began. Prince Andrew will now be known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, it continued, revealing that Andrew will go by surname for direct descendants of Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip. His lease on Royal Lodge has to date provided him with legal protection to continue in residence. Formal notice has now been served to surrender the lease, and the move is expected to take place as soon as practicable. These censures are deemed necessary, notwithstanding the fact that he continues to deny the allegations against him, it said. The statement concluded, referring to King Charles and Queen Camilla, "Their Majesties wish to make clear that their thoughts and utmost sympathies have been and will remain with the victims and survivors of all forms of abuse." The official removal of his titles follows Andrew's October 17th statement that he would no longer use his Duke of York title or related honors, saying they had become a distraction from the work of the king and the royal family. Andrew made the statement days before the release of the late Virginia Roberts Giuffre's posthumous memoir, Nobody's Girl, which alleged that Epstein and his crony Ghislaine Maxwell trafficked her to Andrew when she was 17. Andrew has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing. Ferguson has also faced renewed scrutiny over her past connection to Epstein. In a March 2011 interview with the Evening Standard, Sarah publicly disowned the billionaire predator, telling the publication she had made a terrible, terrible error of judgment when she accepted nearly $20,000 from him to pay off her debts. Referencing the accusations against Epstein, she added, "I abhor pedophilia." However, last month, The Sun and the Mail on Sunday published an email that reportedly proved Sarah had backtracked privately just weeks later. She sent a message to Epstein apologizing and calling him a steadfast, generous, and supreme friend to me and my family. After the revelations, Ferguson lost several patronages and relinquished use of her Duchess of York title. As Andrew is formally stripped of his own titles and hers is held through marriage, it will also be removed in an official capacity.